Hey everybody, and happy Monday. Welcome to the Prioritized Entrepreneur. Same company as the Priority Project, just a rebrand because of the Facebook hack. And I am in crazy love with the new name. So I just think it fits a little bit better. But I wanted to chat with you today. We're heading into the last 2 weeks of the year, and I wanted to give you a little glimpse into what it's like to be one of my coaching clients in hopes that it'll get the ball rolling for you so you can start setting some of your goals for 2021. So a long time ago, and actually even more so recently too, I've always heard if you want a better outcome, learn to answer better or ask better questions. All right, and it is my goal 100% to always work with you to get you the results you want. So when someone comes to me before we go anywhere, the first question I ask is, what needs to happen in the next 30 days we're working together, the next 90 days, or however long for you to consider this to be a success? What is the end game? And that's a question, whether you're thinking about trying to salvage the last 2 weeks of the year, or you're thinking about the big picture for 2021, or even maybe just the first quarter of 2021. What is your end game? So that is the first question I always ask everyone. And when you can feel that and have a direction, and you can feel it in your toes, then you can start making daily decisions and planning your activities to reach that goal. Okay, so that's the first question that I always ask. The second question I always ask is, where are you in relation to that now? Now I'm going to use some funky numbers just so you can kind of get the picture. But say you are a photographer and you want to double your sessions for next year. Oh, I'm getting sneezies. This year you shot 52 sessions, and next year you wanted to shoot 104. That's where you want to go. All right, so that's good. But the next question you got to ask yourself, is that even feasible? All right, because sometimes the results that we want isn't really feasible with the actions that we're able to give. Now, I know on Facebook, and I am a big promoter of, yes, you can reach your goals, you can do anything you set your mind to, etc., etc. And that is my goal with my coaching clients. But sometimes the way that you think it's going to happen can't feasibly happen. And here's what that means. So this year, between May 29th and November 17th, I shot 53 senior portrait sessions. For those of you that are just on my business coaching page, I've been a photographer for 20 years, in case you didn't know. So if I said I wanted to double my revenue next year by adding senior portrait clients, it would physically be impossible to do that many, okay? The end of May through the beginning of November is senior portrait season, all right? That's when it happens. And I physically could not do any more sessions than what I did. All right. So when you set that goal, then we look at it. Is that feasible? And if it's not feasible, the next question you ask yourself is, how can we reach the end result in a different way? Now, what does that mean? Now, I'm going to pick on some photographers now, and nothing against any of you, because I simply adore you and I would support you in your business any way I could. But I want you to hear my heart. A long time ago, probably 10 years ago, this is my 21st year I'm starting in photography, people started mini sessions. And I think that was probably one of the worst things that's happened to photography. And here's why. What do I call a photographer that does $99 mini sessions? Broke. Okay, and that's just the bottom line, because when you think about it, say you want to make $20,000 in revenue, just $20,000, which isn't a whole bunch, and it's kind of like minimum wage when you're putting all the hours in, and you're selling $99 sessions. All right, that's 200 and some sessions. That's a lot of sessions. Okay, that's a lot of work. Okay. So when you say that you want to increase your revenue, like if we're talking in the photography world and you physically can't double your sessions, then you have to start thinking about ways that you can make it happen, which could be raising your prices, hiring a second photographer to take on some of the workload, what have you. But that's kind of how I approach each session, because it breaks my heart to see women not reach their goals because they've put their goals so out of reach that what they have the ability to do isn't feasible. Now, again, hear my heart. I am not saying that you can't do anything you set your mind to. I'm just saying you have to ask the questions to make sure what you want can actually happen. All right, we are going to be doing a challenge in the Prioritize Entrepreneur private Facebook group the last week of the month, between Christmas and New Year's, because everybody's just kind of, we're still kind of in party mode. And I think that is a great time to plan and get focused and solidify your actions for whatever it is you want to accomplish, whether it's in January, the first quarter, or the entire year. I'm going to put the link to that Facebook group in the comments. It opens up on Monday, so don't freak out if you don't get approved right away. But so that's what I want you to think about. That's what I wanted to leave with you today. I wanted to give you a glimpse into how I problem solve for my clients. What is it that you want? Where are you now in relation to it? What do you need to get to where you want to be? And is that feasible? So those are the questions I want you to ask yourself. I would love for you to drop some comments in and let me know your thoughts. Let me know where you are in the planning process for, just say, January, and I would love to support you. The Facebook group, again, is going to be in the comments, and no matter what your goals are, I am here to cheer you on. Have a great day.